As the words of Angry Joe, I want to party with this guy. Who wants to go party with Mr. Diaper Man? I want to go party with Mr. Diaper Man. What is this? He's in his underwear.
What?
I want to party with this guy. What's that? It looks like a horse in the sheet. Obviously, it's popular crap. Is there even crap?
Why is the diaper guy?
I'm sorry, but you can't see him and not want to go party with him. I don't want to try to go party with him. Looks like he knows how to have a good time. Oh god, I gotta go back and clip that and post it in my Discord, guys. Oh lord.
I'm gonna show you something funny. Ready?
Oh, are you talking about where everyone's piled up together and you kill and then you get away with it?
Oh no, it's just yeah, that's it. I only did it for the meme.
Oh.
What the hell?
He did it for a meme. He said he was gonna do it when he got killer, so we all knew it was gonna happen. Better get something out of it. Who's even going to you again, anyways? I'm always at various girls' establishment getting my freak on. But in between sessions, I might have time to meet. Oh god. That's big of you. How do you have stamina to keep that up? Oh god. Oh god. I thought I was perverted. Oh my god, they can go 5 times before they're even warmed up? I put Jill's in the fridge. Okay. Oh god. No kidding. I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna find a place to wrap the weasel. Yeah, look, I just took out your whole herd, dude. There, now I can. Did you just see him moonslide to me? He just moonslide. I'm gonna have to clip that. He moonslide right to me, man. That was awesome. Oh. How is this not copyrighted? I need to know this. Why is this not copyrighted? You should feel responsible. All my pain and suffering I'm taking out on your hide. You won.
I know, got all this.
That was the easiest one ever. That was something freaking Zelf would play.
I know, Zelf would love.
Where's Zelf when we need him? That was weird.
Well, you get a look at this one. It's like, oh man, which was there?
Yeah, we need to clip that and send it to Zelf and be like, take some of that stuff off and lighten his load. That sounded wrong out of context, I just realized.
And somebody fired a call on you on that one.
No, hopefully not. Hopefully she didn't hear me.
Haha. Ugly.
It's black, y'all. It's black.
Whoa.
Racist.
I didn't mean it like that. Change your color then.
Wow. Fucking. Wow. That's even more. Whoa.
Honestly, you're probably the only girl I know that'll come out sounding racist when you're not really trying to be racist.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
If you're feeling weird, what are you doing here?
Gotta go there. I only got until tomorrow. Okay. Make sure you're up, that the chat can see you. Make sure they can see the game. Everything looks good on my end. Okay, yep, everything looks good. Let's continue, guys. Last time we left off, if I remember, we were getting ready to start the next, trial.
Going to trial.
Well, the second part of the trial. Give me a sec, guys. My eye is like, ugh. Sorry, my eyes. There's something in it and I can't get it out. At least that's what it feels like. Okay, phone, stop going off. Thank you. Shit, I keep forgetting to turn. I keep forgetting this game, how loud this game is. Okay. Yeah. Let's get closer to my computer so I can actually see it. Hi, Fuzzball. Yeah, you guys are chilling because the rain's getting ready to hit, huh? Shits. Nick?
You haven't shown me the game yet.
Shit. I knew I was forgetting something. I was sitting there racking my brain like, I know I'm missing.
To read lines. They're like,
I'm like, it's funny because it's like I remembered and it was like, goddamn. Shit.
We've all had those days.
Got you this time, bitch. It just said yeah. Can you see now?
Alright. Yeah, I see it now. I'm just popping the game back up on my screen.
I just wanted to make sure you can actually see it. It took her bunny.
Alright, should be good.
Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me?
Yeah. Why?
I was thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me, and well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect of a murder trial again.
But I think you're really too strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Yeah, any normal person going through what Maya has gone through would
have just
like
quit.
Fall.
Yeah, they would have just been like, "Fuck it, I'm done." Off the face of the earth. Yeah. But two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Pearl, get over this.
Pearl, stop.
And it's funny because Maya's not correcting her at all. Hey, morning, Pearly.
You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mom's coming today to show her support. To fuck me over, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Yeah, sure.
Totally right. Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could me do a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. You don't want to watch what we're getting ready to do. You're
Pearl,
gonna be really
Pearl,
pissed.
Trust us, Pearl. We know what we're doing. Just trust. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. I had to stop for a second. I'm like, Pearly, not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearl?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you to, your alone time. Hold on real quick, guys. I want to see if this movie comes
Thank
back on,
goodness.
because I want to record it real quick. Knowing my luck, it won't play again, and I'm going to be super pissed. I don't get to see this movie very often.
I mean, check its library Tuesday if it's there.
I want to own it eventually, but it's hard to find a copy of it anymore. It's not fucking VHS. Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on? Maya, you don't want to know either.
Maya, if only you knew what was about to go down.
I think this is one of my all-time favorite old school movies.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world,
All over the
huh?
world. Oh.
Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago.
That moment was funnier in the anime. Cause the moments with Mia in Pearl's outfit are so much more hilarious in the anime. Because right there, it's just like that's big talk coming from a woman in a child's robe.
See,
so good.
I gotta get through these games, cause like not these games, but like the trilogy, just so I can watch the anime.
Yeah, the whole original trilogy is anime. They need to do an anime for Apollo Justice Trilogy and the Ace Attorney duology.
Yeah, no, you were saying that. You were saying that last night when you were watching that. That's right, live TV.
Yeah, that was a waste of time. Why did they do that? I don't understand what their purpose was.
I have no clue, but like the reaction from you and the reaction from you and Mike was like hilarious. Like,
like the whole thing was like a product announcement. It's like, okay, but what's the product? What product is being announced here? What are you talking about?
Right TV.
Who's that Pokemon?
I mean, it was kind of funny, like, you know. It was a little funny, I will admit. I kind of liked watching it. Normally the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Fun Karma. Glad to see you in such good spirits today, Miss Faye.
Is it true they say women really are scary when they fight?
That's true. We go for hair.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the chain link chamber, correct?
Yes, and this key is proof of that. This key, the only one to the challenge chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Alright, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? Miss Von Karma. Then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said it wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe it is when she dropped this key. She didn't drop nothing.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Just as I expected, Aunt Morgan.
Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Well, I mean, it's gonna hurt a lot of people. Witness, name and occupation. Oh, excuse me, guys. My name is Morgan Fay. I'm a spirit medium in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking?
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit serving technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is.
Yes, that is... This is all new to me. I'm very confused. Ugh.
You be quiet. Now witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct.
In the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. Why didn't you say this the first time?
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. I'm sorry, but freaking Morgan's hair just irritates me. It's like I want to shave it.
Order, order, order! Miss Fay, please testify to the court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
I think Andy would probably see this.
Yeah, that's why Phoenix made sure Mia was at that trial instead, because this would hurt her too much, you know?
Pearls wouldn't believe any of this.
Yeah, and then Pearls would have probably said something in court, which then in turn would got her arrested for
Pearls
No.
wouldn't get arrested for contempt of court. She'd just get taken out.
Well, yeah, yeah, she'd have been taken out, and then that would have pissed Morgan off, and then, it's gonna
Morgan would be throwing hands.
Yeah, exactly. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and into the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. God damn it, if this fucking sneezing doesn't fucking stop. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand. She was in a daze. Then quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. Wouldn't you have blood on you if that was the case? With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. You could tell she lied her teeth or her teeth.
Why have you hidden it from us until now?
Okay, guys, give me just 1 sec. Gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh, God. I don't know. It's not... I don't think it's allergies, because it doesn't seem like it, but... Did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right, she is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making a point to stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's gonna be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. But I will find all the cracks.
Hi, Mara.
Excuse me. Was it really necessary to have 2 people go and make the phone call? Oh, great. Oops,
Is
sorry.
it really necessary for 2 people to make a phone call? If there was a possibility of escape, when one of us should have stayed behind. Like, literally, why do we have to send 2 people? Just send Phoenix alone.
Sorry, I accidentally right-clicked when I was looking outside and I saw great, it's starting to rain again.
Fine.
Chat, if I stop talking and the stream dies, it's another power outage. Ever since that storm, our power hasn't been the same.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey, pothead.
Yes. Yes. That's a very good point.
At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madame?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. Is she gonna talk about that one, Eni?
I want to hear about the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room. You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
By putting yourself in danger.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she could have shot you instead of knocking you out. The lives of both the good son and the camera woman may have been in danger. Is that, is what I thought to myself.
That was very noble of you, Miss Faye. Bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. It's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. During our investigation, you stated you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
Ooh. God damn it, I need Disney Plus. I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. You lied to an officer of the court?
But why would you lie about something like that?
It's very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant, which she doesn't like.
She was covering for Maya? So you were covering for the defendant. Now you're here accusing her? What gives? What changed your mind?
Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected. What, pray tell, did she...
This witness couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later. Hey,
very
Billy!
well.
Oh, come on in, Billy.
Go Papuri. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Was it really that easy for you to Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes.
But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. So you are an old woman, so... sorry. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix, right? What about this picture?
Yeah, what about it?
Remember at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Ah. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given her chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However, that's when she was talking about getting hit in the back of the head.
Who's that Pokemon?
Who is that Pokemon? It's the swirly cotton candy thingy.
Was it Swirlix? Is that because you were unconscious?
Billy, I was thinking about doing a something after this, depending on how long this trial is. Maybe like something selloutish. You guys can donate to make me get rid of my team, get rid of a Pokemon, name a Pokemon, you know, stuff like that. Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what?
Yeah, fuck it, we're pushing further. Push it to the limit.
While you were unconscious, you had absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true... Now, how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Ms. Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Are we just
That's
gonna be playing
enough.
back and forth with witnesses?
What I can tell, there is nothing wrong with the witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish Maya Fey did leave the channeling chamber. I hope this is gonna come back and bite us in the butt.
Now let's take the next logic step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Oh man, I'm gonna have to use my voice again. Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
You want to speak with someone? Who was it?
Prosecution calls Miss Eenie Meenie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eenie Miney.
I think you can see where this is headed. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Eenie Miney. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess the most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Because you're old, Judge.
Yeah, kind of. A part of me is kind of like wanting to facepalm this judge so hard. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke to the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess? If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. This is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake.
Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. I was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible.
Totally terrible.
And you're not gonna say what it was.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You were saying that person that entered was your sister. Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was of the witness's sister?
Yes. Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. It was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why that's why I took his life. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie?
They took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
No, I still can't believe it. Yes. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far to use a medium to get revenge.
It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimony points to it as true. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? Certainly seems like all loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Pia, what do you mean?
It well contradicts, but that's all it is. Oh,
Well
well constructed.
constructed.
Yeah, no, I read that again and I was like, oh wait. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find out that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool sprouts out more foolishly foolish dribble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Okay, so
What you thinking here?
I want to know, like, I want to practice.
You were happy in a sad way? It'd be nice to have Athena here to examine this one, but
Give me one sec, guys. I'm starting to wheeze, which means my asthma's starting to act up again.
oh no.
I've been having breathing problems the last like 3 days. I've been having to take my inhaler like a lot. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, like, I mean, it was like my sister.
Wouldn't most people react here in a surprise seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about it, about like the occult, but I know all about the current eye channeling technique. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning?
No, we must press further. Press it!
So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But
Don't keep badgering her.
you know the phrase objection. Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. Question of what the witness felt was when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
Yes, it's very important. Uber important.
Very important. Though I haven't figured out what it is yet. I've got to bluff for now. Make it seem like I know I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked like normal. Really? Really? What? Okay. Really? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, her outfit looked totally
That's
normal.
a very well
There's
spun
no
lie, Miss Innie.
fucking blood stains at all. Give me your hand. It's cool. I could just put it in the bottle. Let's look at the bottle.
Okay.
Thank you. Tonight, tomorrow, and part of tonight. Yeah. Well, 2 today, 2 tomorrow. It was Minnie. She 100% did it. Jen said you're the killer. Minnie said fuck off. It was Sonic. What are you blabbing about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Who's
You're
that
well constructed,
Pokemon?
but that's all it is.
You fucked up. You fucked up. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? He doesn't
Mine.
even like.
May I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Yeah, she made She made sure that she said her outfit was completely, like, normal. Like, yeah, and?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Look at this photograph. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray. On the titties.
Miss Miney. Why did you not include that blood you saw in your testimony? Because you didn't even see it, did you? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noticed it right off the bat.
I'm totally like eating my hat.
Order, order. Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney.
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. Oh, I just saw her sister's face. I saw the true
They
face.
look alike.
I saw the little narrow eyes. What are you
You think
stammering
they
about?
got their narrow eyes from their mother?
Amy doesn't have the narrow eyes until she got all upset. That's when her true color's coming out.
I see your true colors shining through. Yes, well, yes.
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. I know, I saw it.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up with the testimony. Thank you, SiriBot.
If you please. Judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be.
Yay, part 2. Like, the side room was, kind of dark, you know? So, the costume was, purple, right? The blood totally blended in, right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Yes, now I see. The yeses are great in this, aren't they?
Oh, it's better than the other.
You've given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
I
Even
really
though the
hope
blood
he
is
doesn't come on
very
the stand.
clearly not purple as much in that photo, but you know.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
Are we ever satisfied?
Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. I forget this is you, Mr. Wright, and you always question the witness, even when there's no point to question the witness.
But then we make it a point to question. Then we make it a point. Apparently, witnesses don't know how to lie really well. Okay, let me think here for a second. What do I press? Kind of want to know more about this.
What was your sister, Miss Mimi Mani, like at the time?
Well, she was totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think she knew. She said she did something really bad. And she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan.
Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah.
Was your sister calm by that time?
Where's that big ass doghouse at? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
Says that was her whip at the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Is there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean?
When you...
Oh, I know what he's hitting at. I know what he's hitting at.
I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
You answered that rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, whether or not there was something odd on the way to the challenge chamber is all that important?
Duh. I wouldn't have brought it up if it wasn't important, dummy.
I ask because it's very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Phoenix, you cannot be this stupid.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Yeah, sorry. You done fucked up, lady.
You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible.
Like, what do you mean?
I'd like to introduce you to someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Interesting, you have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child?
Just so happens at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
The garden?
Yep. Since anyone walking through the area would have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that?
Did she just try to choke herself with her hat? As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have known something as simple as a child playing? Preposterous.
It's not preposterous, and I can prove it.
Oh, don't do this to her, Phoenix. We promised we wouldn't tell nobody.
She'll never know. It's fine.
God damn it, Phoenix. We promised we wouldn't tell.
Children gotta learn the hard truths that adults will lie all the time.
I feel so bad.
This urn is my proof.
An old cracked clay pot. What is that gonna prove?
You know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it.
Yeah, I
That's
broke
why.
it.
I broke it. Oh crap, I'm in trouble now.
And I spelled the name wrong
You
on
broke the
purpose.
urn.
Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day?
This urn was broken until the time the channeling started.
Ah.
And Pearl was the one to put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
What?
Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind.
Uh,
I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. It's alright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
Okay, Felix.
about what?
About what? But where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room. I mean, wouldn't she have
Can't
woken
really
up
believe her.
because of
Was
the
she
break?
really sleeping in the side room? Your lie ends here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here.
Mm,
Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement.
how did she know Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber?
True that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We'd gone to call the police.
So? Like, what did that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact?
How?
I concede that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber.
What? Why are you being an ass? What do you want? It's not food day. You don't get wet food until tomorrow.
However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that.
Who's that Pokemon?
Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the winding way. But look at the Manor Guide map. I want to go between a side room and a channeling chamber.
What are you doing? Little shit.
Would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why. Here's why I asked a very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Let's get her done.
Yeah.
Hey. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eni. And now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Will you stop walking all over my PlayStation? Stupid cat.
Where was the witness
Oh, I
when the
know
murder
you
took
ain't that
place?
stupid. Yeah, I know you ain't that stupid.
Stupid.
She tried to jump up on top of where the TV is and failed. You're stupid. You're stupid.
Miney was here, of course. Well, but that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Order, order, order. That's why I...
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that. Only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. It's simple. Miss Eni Miney was hiding at the crime scene.
Come here, little girl. Come here. Come here. What? Okay. Come here, you. You want to play the game with me? Is that what it is? You just keep bitching at me because you want to play too? I was hiding? Yes, you want to play too? Nope. Nope. Where was I hiding?
Here, of course. Behind the folding screen? Ugh.
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball.
No, Miss Miney. One so young shouldn't be seen.
Shut up, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am. Well, I mean, you're still younger than him.
Looks like the pipe's gonna burst. Guess I should help it along. Miss Miney. How were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime? It's very simple. You were hiding inside this box that I just magically pulled out of my pocket. Don't question it.
That tiny little box? No person can fit in it. We just saw Lana hide in it.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. Lada disproved you when she was hiding me from me in it.
But that clothing basket was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. Right, I was sleeping in there, so I should know. The clothing box was in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove when the clothing box was, where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Now I present a piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box is at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Why else would it have a bullet hole in it?
Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This is... what on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The folding screen had a hole at the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, this clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box.
Shut up!
Miss Miney. You were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
And Mr. Phoenix right. What about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Ichi?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Ichi Miney. You were hiding inside the clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No! Stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothes basket to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do by themselves. Correct.
It really is impossible for one person to deal with this all, but due to all the preparations that is. Yeah.
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait. Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
What? You can't be serious.
Miss Miney. You had an accomplice.
This person.
if it wasn't someone from Karine Village, you couldn't have gotten a costume. If it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have had that box to use.
Morgan Faye?
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? Who was just sitting right over there.
No, I think they take him out of the court.
No.
I think they take him out of the court.
In the anime, Morgan is still sitting in a room through this whole time.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yeah, she's
I know
very
in real
clearly
court, they take you out when it's not your turn. You sit in the hallway until they call you up again.
Yeah. But again, you have to realize this isn't realistic.
I know.
Well, what do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Well, 1 hand because you only need 1 hand to shoot.
Well, some people do it 2-handed just to make sure it's accurate. Everything went quiet. I am not screaming ah.
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself to crime scene long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. Then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid the client inside the closing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
He lived.
Bang! Dr. Gray was not yet dead. Last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. Dude, microbes are not beating these raids today. Like, we keep dying to Xerneas because people keep not letting me have the good attackers. No shinies. And that is why the hole in the fullness screen was so low to the ground.
I don't want to see a shiny Absol. I want to see what it looks like. It looks so cute.
It's kind of a pale red. I don't know how well you would notice it.
I don't want to see one. The murderer then took a shot from Dr. Gray.
Murderer took a shot with the gun from Dr. Gray and... bang. After that, you and the other lady sought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we force our way into the channeling chamber. Hermione she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
Who's that Pokemon?
But that sort of deception would have been easily seen through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder.
Uh-oh. Excuse me.
Who is that, laughing at a time like this?
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
What is this? This time. Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. You really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix right. Your argument is flawed in one very critical area.
That is.
If the witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
That's,
Very simple. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eni want to kill Dr. Gray? What is her motive? Oh, that's easy. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Shut up, Eni. Motive! I don't have a motive.
motive. I can't say she has no motive here. Just think of a motive. What was her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead?
Damn it, I forgot to send. Hold on, chat.
Ooh, you froze it.
Sorry guys, my brother asked to borrow some money, borrow a couple dollars for some cold medicine. It's literally the last of my change. I told him I didn't have a lot, so he's gonna have to go to the dollar store and pick up, you know, at least some for the next couple days. I don't get paid until Tuesday.
Have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead?
See, I wish they would let me hold off the bill until Tuesday, because since I get paid on the 1st, I could just, you know, go ahead and pay them on the Tuesday, but nope, it's due Monday. It's like they won't push it back a day.
We want our money now.
I'm like, look, if someone can let me borrow it until Tuesday, I can send it as soon as I get paid. Evidence. Evidente! Take that, hell.
It's an evidente.
Huh? Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Just great. Now she's even calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. Because through the accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
You see Ichi, bro? You want to go with him? You can't go with him, I'm sorry. I'm not letting you outside, not with you not being fixed. Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm like, going to explain, so like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I like wanted revenge, then like, I wouldn't have waited this long. I like your change of voice from Valley Girl since she dropped her act.
Yep.
Bowie,
Perfect.
I helped Minnie when she was practicing for her theater plays. So like and then before that I was in acting too in middle school, so I learned to like be able to change my voices. Okay, Zelf, I'm gonna pull you up on my phone so that way I can still keep my first in my my shit. Guys, if you're not following Zelf, make sure you follow him. He's a great streamer.
Why would I follow Zelf?
Because if you put your channel points towards his goal, he has to platinum all the Kingdom Hearts games.
Cool.
We are so close. Like, I think
Cool.
we're like 20%. I want to see him
someone that
platinum.
has no interest in Kingdom Hearts, so...
I don't like the Kingdom Hearts games, but I like seeing people torment having to do all the achievements for it. And for each one, too. I like someone suffering. And then, of course, if you're not following Bowie, follow Bowie. He plays a lot of Zelda games. And he's always in my stream, but yeah, he won't be here for when I play the new Zelda.
I can't wait till tomorrow when I can finally play Echoes of Wisdom, if it even shows up. I'm gonna wake up to an email saying UPS me and like, oh, we're just laying there until Wednesday.
I'm just saying, Bowie, the last thing you played was Zelda. You were having a Zelda marathon.
Tomorrow, like, I'm gonna get my package is gonna arrive. I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm gonna be playing it.
I don't know when I'm gonna get my copy, so it's gonna be a bit.
Yeah, Noob's just gotta sort stuff out and then Go get your copy.
I'm still waiting for him to send that pin that I won.
The what?
The Bojangles pin.
Oh, you might want to remind him of that. That's something that was a while ago, right?
Yeah, that was like a week ago. I reminded him.
But
He said that he just hasn't
he's
got...
also been busy doing this giveaway stuff, so.
Yeah, that's why that's why I told him, you know, I wasn't in a rush. I'm just saying, you know, when he got a chance to send it. I'll be pausing Zelda Marathon for now. I'll be playing a few Nintendo games. Aw. No. I wanted to see you
Zelda
play
is a
Ocarina of
Nintendo
Time.
game. Excuse you,
Oh.
Koopa.
Yeah, but he's saying he's just taking a break from the Zelda Marathon he was doing. You still haven't gotten to my favorite game. Boo. You gotta get to Twilight Princess. It's my favorite of the Zelda games. Ichi Bros is I don't know, it's kind of a tie between Ocarina of Time and Tears of the Kingdom, Ichi Bros said.
Tears of the Kingdom is far and away the best one. No,
I don't
no
know, I kinda like
question.
Ocarina of Time just because I like the flipping back and forth between young Link and older Link. But he likes Tears of the Kingdom. Like, he'll play it constantly because
You're
he
like,
can't
how
play.
many times have I played Tears of the Kingdom, but when other games I should be playing are up is like, la di da di da.
Not really, because, like I said, I had to give up a lot of my subscriptions. So now we don't have, like, PlayStation Plus. He can't play any PlayStation games. We had to get rid of Xbox. Well, no, not Game Pass. Not the Xbox Game Pass, because my aunt pays for that, for Mini. So we have that one. I had to get rid of GameFly for now until I get paid. So we have no way of getting any games right now. And then Poke Girl still has to send me a list of the games she wants me to play. I still got a PB Lion King, but that's on me. The only problem is the controller I was using is broke, so I can't do it. Let me think. I still gotta finish Paper Mario, Thousand Year Doors, and Hamtaro Heartbreak. And aside, like, the guy that thought the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray, it was, like, a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know?
Was it a coincidence? She's back to her airhead persona. How recent?
Who's that Pokemon?
Dang, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. Give me a minute, Von Karma. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
But Miss Speedy.
I have Ichigo's chat open, Koopa. I saw her message over there. Either of these hires, this one's 95. We'll go with that one. If that was true, the revenge plan is overly complicated and has no motive for it in the first place.
There is totally a motive.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan.
Yes, it is. Oh my god, you guys are stupid.
Stupid. You don't even have a truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Hey, Booey, are you getting the new Zelda game too? So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See? Like, just as I, told you. hope you like your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
Multiple personality disorders. Uh-oh.
Hold it.
Who said that? Is it Maya? Oh, you already did? You got 2 bonuses, one for pre-order from Best Buy, and the bonus from Target that I didn't need to buy the game for.
Koopa, Best Buy is where I got my copy, and it has not arrived yet. It's first it didn't pop up that it was going to arrive on Thursday for release. And it's like, oh, it'll arrive on Saturday. And Saturday morning I get an email. It's not arriving until Monday.
This is why I don't buy from Best Buys. I would have done what Dude did and got it from GameStop. But since I was getting a digital order, I probably would have just ordered it from the Nintendo store. But
apparently, I can't beat Xerneas today. Like, apparently, Xerneas is just invincible. No one's winning.
I think I've only pre-ordered 2 games ever, and both of them I got through GameStop because I get a discount and I get bonus what they call it pro points. Me and my brother have a lot of pro points saved up, and then my birthday is also coming up, so I was planning on going to GameStop and maybe getting myself something for my birthday. Since, I don't celebrate my birthday anymore.
Imagine celebrating a birthday.
Dude, I don't even get to celebrate Christmas, apparently. Which sucks, because it's like... That means I get no dinner, because since my older brother's hosting it, like, all the food goes over to his house, so that means I get no dinner. I'm going to have to make dinner myself, or order dinner, if there's any restaurants open. I wasn't gonna get presents anyways, because last year I didn't get anything anyways. Like, everybody else did, but I didn't. And then, like, I'm basically gonna be home alone by myself celebrating Christmas. Maybe even Thanksgiving, if they don't invite me to Thanksgiving either. So...
Your family just sucks.
My family is just pissed off at me, and they can all go fucking fuck themselves, so that's all I care. Because it's like... my older sister, okay? She has not shown up to a single Christmas or Thanksgiving since we started having it at my brother's house. Because she hates my brother's wife. No one says anything about that. Nope. But then again, she goes over to her husband's side of the family with the baby and, celebrates it with them while we get the older child. My older brother hates me right now because his 2 kids are a bunch of troublemakers, and I warned him that he needed to keep a closer eye on them. They're not his kids, they're his wife's kids, but, he adopted them, basically. I told him that he needed to keep a closer eye on them because I knew that they were going to be, they were going to get into serious trouble that could get him arrested. He didn't believe me, and he almost got arrested because of them too. So, he hates that I told him so. My mom hates me because I refuse to babysit anymore because they still owe me money from babysitting the last time when I had to drop everything so my sister can go to the emergency room. And this was 11 o'clock at night.
No, you still owe me.
This was 11 o'clock at night till like 8 o'clock in the morning. I had a doctor's appointment the next day and I couldn't even go to it. Because I was so fucking tired. And by the time I can get the kids back over to my sister, I didn't have time to walk all the way to the bus stop, jump on a bus, go all the way out to where my doctor's office is. I didn't have time. I wouldn't have made it. Let me think. And I didn't have money for a cab. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole dealio, right? That's why I'm not invited to Christmas. And knowing how big of a grudge my family holds, I'm probably going to be alone for Thanksgiving too, so yeah. That's the saddest story tale of my life. My family are like, except for my aunt and uncle, most of my family are just petty. Like, they're really petty. I mean, even Ichi probably holds grudges, but since he lives here for free, and I pay for everything for him, he can't really say nothing. Because he can't get a job.
He needs to contribute.
He can't get a job. That's the problem. His autism makes him violent, so he can't freaking get a job. And he's not mentally handicapped, even though he is. So they won't let him on disability. It's like, it makes no sense. I'm gonna reapply him again too. I'm just gonna keep reapplying until they fucking give it to him. He won't go see a therapist, that's the problem. If he went to go see a therapist, they could tell him, hey, you're mentally disabled, you need to be on disability because you can't hold a job. But then again, getting him to go to even his doctors is like fucking pulling teeth. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Miss Phoenix. Now you guys wonder why I'm so stressed and my blood pressure is constantly high. Now, I will admit, Ichibro does pull his weight. He does do some, like, the chores around the house. And he helps me when, like, I have to go out somewhere and get, like, a bunch of stuff. He'll be the one that brings the stuff home because I can't carry it all myself. So, I will admit, he does do things around the house. He just doesn't contribute money-wise. And I can't, like, if I don't have cash on me, he can't go get the stuff, he can't go get stuff because he doesn't know how to use a card. So, that's the only downside. I literally have to have cash on me before he can go get anything. Which sucks, but...
Fun.
It's safe. It's actually safer that way because I don't want him stealing my cards and, you know, using them behind my back. I don't think he'll ever do it, but it's safer not to try, not to even tempt it. He knows where I keep my wallet, so... Yes, it does sound like it's a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Why are you sniffing me?
Really?
You're all up in my grill sniffing me. Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Could he have hidden? Like, he's been hiding probably, so that way she couldn't get to him.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. You can, if you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney has a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I really do this?
Yes. Can we fix it? Yes, we can.
I'm not totally confident here, but I know I must press on no matter what.
Yeah, Mia would come over and just smack the shit out of you and start taking over this trial.
Wapa!
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I mean, you could technically do it. You're still technically a lawyer.
Will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna kill a cat. Stop eating plastic, you shit for brains. I'm gonna have to get some cat grass here soon too, watch. My cross-examination has already ended after all? And she whipped her. Interesting. I will let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That is where I fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, your dad had the same problem, and look where he's at. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way.
Very well. Court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Wait a second here. No one cares about your teenage temper tantrum. Okay, guys. As he said, a 5-minute recess. So guess what? We're gonna take a 5-minute recess. Ichi needs a goddamn drink. I'm gonna have to scrounge around the house and see. I'm gonna have to scrounge around the house and see if we actually have anything to drink right now. So I'll be right back, chat.
Who's that Pokemon?
Big hit. Ooh. Bombasno got pummeled. Give me that grass move.
Okay, guys, I got a drink. Let's go. It's not something I wanted to drink, but it'll work for now. Is it really true about my aunt?
Afraid so, Maya. There's no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than Aunt Morgan.
That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Karma! Oh god, my nose. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worried about? Say your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age.
Are you done yet? You caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
Even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Did they actually kill her dad? Like, did they actually just sentence him to die and he just actually died?
That is never confirmed.
Oh. The way you said that, it just sounds like he did. I know he's in jail, but... whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion.
Blame my teammates for that death.
Excuse me.
I don't know why the heck they thought it was a good idea. Hey, we got a ice grass type and a grass ghost type. Let's go against a fire type boss.
You need water.
Well, we have a water type. It's like, bro, it's so stupid. Why would anyone think this was a good idea?
If I had the DLC, I'd help you, but... I is poor. And I is stupid. I'm gonna get myself a cheap $2 game from GameStop for my birthday. That is it. That's all I can afford. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Shoot, I might not even go get a game. I might just go just to get out of the house. Depending on if the storm is over by then. We're still getting backlashes from the hurricane, so...
Or will now we reconvene. Mr. Wright.
And you can tell how bad this, how bad the weather is, considering there is absolutely no birds outside now. I haven't seen hide nor hair of any birds at all in our backyard.
They ran away.
Well, I have bird food out there, because it usually entices them. I've only seen one bird in the last, 5 days. I just hope the squirrels are okay, because I know there was a family of 4 of them in that tree that fell down. I know there was a family of 4. I don't know if they're
They'll find a new tree.
Well, hopefully they didn't get hurt, you know?
Squirrels can jump off of pretty much any height and survive. It's fine.
I know, but I still worry, because one of them is a pure gray squirrel, and it's aw.
Yeah, there's a couple of those out here.
We have an albino
Yes, Your Honor?
one. We actually have a pure white one with red eyes over by where my sister lives. And you see him every morning at a certain time just sitting outside, just eating. It's hilarious. He is so pretty. I've never seen an albino squirrel before.
Can you prove Miss Eeny Miny had a motive?
Next time I drive past, I'll have to take a picture of him. Yes, I believe. You gotta believe.
I believe I can.
Ooh, chat, if we hit the dono goal, I'll make Ichi Bro play that game. I'll 100% make Ichi Bro play that game. There we go. And if you don't know what the game is, it's called Papa Rappa. You guys want to talk about a game that Ichibro will fucking flip? You will hear him curse so much in that game, it's gonna be hilarious. He loves that game, but at the same time hates it. And we will be playing the original version of that game, the PS, I think it's 2? I can't remember if it's PS1 or PS2, it's like an older version of it.
Eeny Miny and Dr. Gray have one point of connection. That's a car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miny, please testify to court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive? I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Miny, if you please.
Okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Squeaks a lot, shut up! That was, like, last year in May? Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then? And, like, the night of the incident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. But why didn't you drive? I was, like, totally pooped, too. So I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of the jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Hey, Shiro, you wanna hear something funny?
I hear your voice all the time. Ah!
You know what, Shiro? I don't have to play this with you. My cat does not like my Eeny voice, apparently.
Your cat keep giving you looks like, what are you doing?
Not only is he looking at me, but he keeps trying to get up in my face, which means he's trying to get me to stop doing whatever I'm doing. He's just glaring at me.
Ow!
He's like, I don't like that voice. He does the same thing, like, if I'm on my phone, and because my phone's broken, so I have to put it on speaker. I have to get $30 to get a new phone here soon. I might do that soon. But if I have it on speakerphone, he will literally come up and start meowing. And he doesn't usually meow, but he will constantly meow until I hang up. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to. If my phone is on speakerphone, he does not like it. And it's hilarious. I bet you anything, if I put this on speaker, he'd probably think I'm on speakerphone and he'll meow too.
Ow.
You just went cross-eyed. Hi, buddy. That's a good boy. Oh, he's tired. He ain't moving. He must be exhausted. It must be the rain outside. I think I've heard of this incident. Yes, I have the newspaper clipping. Would you like to see it?
The talk of the tabloid shows day after day. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ugh.
Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. He just said he heard. Didn't say he believed.
Mr. Wright, may I ask a question? You may question the witness.
Goddamn stupid fucking phone. Yeah, my phone's totally fucked. I'm gonna have to get a new one. God damn it. Well, then again, I've had this phone for like 4 years, so... This is what you get for getting a cheap phone. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Meanie's sister.
Yeah, which means that I'll have to work from another angle.
Ow. My titty. Okay. I want to know why she was driving. If she was tired, why the hell would you let her drive? She was totally tired? I mean, exhausted?
She's totally tired, you mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder, then, why the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you switch places?
That's what I just asked. You just got your license.
Who's that Pokemon?
Stanler. I still don't know what kind of fuck... I don't know why I thought Stanler was fucking, psychic and normal. I know he can use psychic moves.
Stanler? Isn't it? I thought it, well, if not Stanler, Weirdeer is psychic normal.
Well, it says Stanler, Bighorn Pokemon, normal type.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure its evolution is psychic normal now.
Oh, okay.
Or you're confusing it somehow with Girafferated, which is psychic normal.
No, I don't think it's... No. It was a deer, I remember that. But it could be its evolved form I'm thinking of. I don't know. I just thought it was always psychic, because I've always seen it use psychic moves, so I thought it was a psychic Pokemon. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched. True.
But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. Then what is in my hand? This is news to me. I was not aware that you didn't have your license, Miss Minnie.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. As Shiro continues to question why no legends can be defeated in these raids today because the other people played are morons.
Like, okay, anyway. Wait. If you didn't have your license, then why do I have it right here?
Miss Miney, That was a lame lie just now. Like totally like
what do you
super
mean?
lame. I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
You're so lucky the back door was already open. I would have left you out there. That's right. Yeah, I mean, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the incident.
No, you had it.
I've been calling around for saloons to see if they dye my hair. It's so expensive for just men's short hair. I can't imagine. Yeah, my sister did my, when me and Ichi bro dyed our hair, I paid my sister to dye our hair. And I still gotta finish dyeing it. I gotta find somebody to dye it now, because me and Ichi bro both have to do half silver. Yeah, I got 2 pennies back.
Not just pennies, 2 hay pennies.
2 hay pennies. What'd you get? The liquid or the pills?
Had it at the time of the accident.
Liquid.
Titties!
Pills were gone. I mean, pills were none to be found.
How many siblings? Wait, how many siblings do I have? I have 2 older siblings. I have an older sister, an older brother. Then there's me, and then I have Ichibro, who's my younger brother.
Younger.
All of us except for me and Ichibro are half siblings. We all have the same mother, but we all have different dads except for me and Ichibro. We're the only ones that have the same dad. So my older brother has a dad, and then my older sister has a different dad.
I wish I would know you had dated.
What? Oh, I didn't know.
I didn't know.
It's not
either.
that much, so it's probably only 1 dose.
Probably. Who knows?
Just put those on top of the medicine cabinet.
I'm going to.
But yeah. And me and my older siblings don't really get along, so.
One guy we don't like. The other one is a selfish.
Entitled prick.
Oh, like myself.
You had it at the time of the accident. Dr. Hottie,
Dr. Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
your boyfriend, at the hospital.
Yeah, your boyfriend, remember? Yes.
What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic doctor? Or director?
Yes, the perverted fake clinic director.
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November?
What? November?
The incident happened last May. That's a half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wait, didn't he say that she had to have emergency surgery? So that wouldn't have worked.
That's what happened, Mr. Wright.
Don't come in
And
my
at the time
channel
of the
and sit here
accident,
and
Miss
pun.
Miney did not have a driver's license.
I'm gonna do you what I do Sonic.
Ow!
Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyways, without a license, the
It
witness...
was without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad that you get it, but Like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sister would have liked, like, let me drive.
Yow!
Don't just stand there humming to yourself.
Not you too, Mia. Yes. It's the whip and the pain. Ow.
Wait, how did Maya whip you? She ain't got no whip. What'd she whip you with?
He's talking about everything that's been happening to him. The whip is still from Francisca.
Miss Miney, why do you think you would have not been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony, Miss Miney.
You have two sisters and two half-sisters. Girls galore! I don't know about what I would have done if I had nothing but, like, brothers.
I have all sisters, so...
I probably would have stabbed one of them by now.
Or you probably draw one.
Yeah, I'd probably become a boy myself. But technically I was raised with boys because, like, after a while, when my dad took me away from our grandmother who raised us, I was in a house with just Ichi bro and my dad, and this is why I'm a tomboy.
You're a tomboy.
I don't like dresses and shit. I have one IRL brother and two I consider brothers on Discord. I mean, I got, like, plenty of brothers and sisters on Discord. It's just, you know, and Twitch, but... I'm like, eh. Then that means Minnie's not an only sibling, because that means she has, like, she has, like, 4 brothers and, like, 4 sisters. And I'm like, I didn't have that many kids. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. Not really, half. I mean, I was a pretty decent kid. I was laid back, chilled, and fucking hardly ever talked to anybody growing up. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sister was, like, this totally big fan of cars, and, like, she really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob driver drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. A bright red car for sports.
Why would she get a sports car?
Now then, the defense may question the witness. You get a fancy car from that's a special model from overseas. That's
no, I'm
why.
just saying why.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but
Oh, better restart my phone again. Why did she get a bright red sports car?
it was a new car?
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials?
United Kingdom cat. Judge, seriously, come on, man. It was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
So love of cars would be obvious next. The obvious next topic. Don't really know anything about cars. But I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes. Please have the witness amend her what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. But to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
As I had to restart my phone. My phone's glitching out for some reason.
Smiley, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. Wait a minute. You said England.
What's wrong with England?
Nah, it's not that. There was something in this article.
Miss Miney. Do you remember this article?
Do you? Do you?
Who's that Pokemon?
Article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and like got out.
Oh, yeah, because if it's UK imported, they drive on the right hand. They drive their driver's seat's on the right.
Their driver's seat's on right, and this is taking place in America where all the driver's seats are on the left.
Yeah.
So if you went out the right door,
She's in the driver's seat, not the passenger seat. I knew something wasn't right about that.
that's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, in the left or right? Why, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver is on the left side. That would be if it was an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger would have been on the left, would be in the left side.
Von Karma, you should know this.
Know anything? What do you mean by this? Miss Mai, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Haha, you told one yourself.
Order in the court. Order. Now.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Edie said that the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi.
That is what Amy said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us have made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix, looks like you finally found the real root of this murder.
To connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court to question Ini or Mimi, who really was driving that night.
Oh, I think Mimi was driving. But the one in the
answer
court is
the
not
one person
Ini.
who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Ini Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question.
Who is really in this court? The next question.
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of ridiculous ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The witness name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. The witness's real name is... Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? She just had surgery, duh.
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is a picture she gave to her doctors at the time.
That's why old boy stole it.
That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No!
But Mimi Miney, she died in a car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Ini Miney. Isn't that right, Mimi Miney?
Her poor hat.
Our accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Ini Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Ini. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What's the meaning of this nonsense? The judge was just getting ready to ask that.
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of the nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible. Because Mimi Miney was in fact still alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So the witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting a witness about communing with the dead. Hold on. Oh, apparently, like not too far from me, there was a hit and run with a semi hitting a lady, and some people chased the runner down, and the police arrested him.
Damn.
So now they're trying to get in contact with the woman. Oh
Wait, the
my!
woman lived?
Sound I haven't heard it. This thing doesn't specify it.
I'm getting ready to say, because if you get hit by a semi, man, that hurt. Like, she's gonna be feeling it. But what I don't get is why would the semi truck driver flee? Like,
Okay, so it hit her car. It didn't hit her, is
okay.
what it seems.
I'm getting ready to say, if a semi hit you head on, like,
According to what this little thing is saying, like the semi truck backed into her and then drove away, and apparently he was like, "Oh, I didn't hit anyone." It was like, dude, there's video evidence.
dumbass. He probably already has a strike and didn't want to get another strike. He knows he'd get fired.
No, it is potential he didn't actually know that he did, because if it was the end of his trailer that hit her, it's not very easy for truck drivers in the front end of their semis to notice that.
True.
And at that moment, his fate was sealed.
What did you say my name? Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw yourself away? To become your own sister.
He probably feels responsible for her sister's death.
I think I understand why.
Mila wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
Because of the allegations against her. That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us. A few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients died in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away the past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo?
Becoming Annie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all.
See, her main.
You're cutting in and out.
problem is she could have gone somewhere completely been herself, but no, she for some reason decided, you know what, I'm just gonna be my sister.
I don't get why she
I
she
believe
could have just changed and been like, you know,
Still,
at this incident,
if you want unsolved riddles here,
why are you cutting
such
it out?
as cut out there a little.
I don't know if it's me or if it's like, cause our weather is pretty bad, so I don't know if it's on my end or what. But you were cutting in and out too.
I don't know. Could have been just Discord too.
Yeah, Discord's always acting weird. What I don't get is people change like their minds all the time about doing certain stuff. So she could have still been Iggy, but she didn't have to do the occult shit.
Yeah.
Just as long as she got rid of her obsession with cars.
Why did Miss Miney choose to go to such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay.
This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Francesca Van Kama.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight of Miss Von Karma. How about you? I'm going to broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is.
She's whipping me most of the time. Someone take that whip from her. One more.
Phoenix is
you
dead.
okay, man? Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. This court is a fraud, a sham.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, we got our asses handed to us. Yeah, exactly. Rip Phoenix.
Rest in peace, Phoenix. No then.
Oh, shit. We got whipped.
Looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. We'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty.
Confetti! And no Phoenix.
Dude, we are knocked the fuck out. That whip.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
Ryoki, what? Go cuddle with Minnie or something. Congratulations, Maya. Sis. Aww. Tearful reunion. In the titties. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? We just established this! No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? It was inside that clothing basket, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right.
So yeah, that's why she had that. She had the smell because Mia's clothes were in there, even though they were just sitting. I'm surprised they kept those clothes just sitting in there for so long, but okay.
No, I think it's
whatever.
just because, you know, she said she used it for years, so, you know, after storing your clothes in there for so long, it would just naturally.
Well, it's been years since Mia stored her clothes in there.
Yeah, but it would still smell as long, you know, depending on how long she's used it for.
Mia's not been in Karain Village for quite a while now.
Yeah, they probably still stored her clothes in there just in case she did come back. And then
Nope.
Pearl kind of used it for, I mean, there would still be like a lingering scent. No smell ever really goes out. Oh, like,
There is still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lana would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya who had just committed a murder.
She had a plan down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congratulations, Maya.
Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. And didn't Mia tell her never go to Phoenix, right? And yet we bailed her out twice now?
Yep. Well, she didn't say don't go to Phoenix, right? She just said, hey, he's a rookie.
If you look at the, in the, Umbridge, she's like, don't go to Phoenix, right? Whatever you do.
Yeah, but Umbridge is not canon.
I know. But even in the anime, she's like, don't do it. Even as a rookie, we still got her off.
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
Don't worry, it will.
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. Where's my sister? Now my aunt? This is your aunt's fault. She's greedy.
Greedy
Hey, Nick,
gut.
tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why don't she help Mimi with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Oh, look at the fat thing.
I
Nick,
assume
please.
you should be able to know
Yeah, I
the
know.
why
I
here,
need
right?
an answer.
Should be pretty obvious, but you never know.
Oh, yeah. There's only one thing she values above herself. Really?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Karine village. The person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family line would disappear, and what would happen then?
The Branch family, my aunt.
Ichigo noticing. Halfan, why would you say that out loud?
What?
Halfan's just like, does Ichigo know the aunt's secret? Like, why would you question like, oh, this person has a secret? Do you know it? Why at any point would you say that?
I can't see your stream, so if he said it in your stream, I wouldn't have been able to see it.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Even though I have your stream up, but I have your stream
I
up,
assume
but it's
Halfan's
only your
referring
game.
to Morgan being the older sister.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, we all knew that.
I knew why she did it too. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Next person would be Pearls. Everything was done for her sake.
Oh my god, guess what came back? Oh my god, guys, we have a backyard full of birds now. And it sounds like somebody's... It sounds like cars are at the track again, like those little racing cars. Sounds like Indy cars or motorcycles, one of the two. This is the only bad thing about living near the racetrack. You constantly hear whenever there's race cars there.
Oof.
It's not bad, like it's not like super loud. But like during NASCAR, it's only during NASCAR time. That's when it gets really loud because, you know, they're bigger cars, so, you know. Oh yeah, you'll hear them. You'll know when the race happens because it's like, oh my god, shut up.
Upset your cars.
I don't like it. I don't want it.
It also the pearls would become the next master. Oh
Yeah.
my! Oh,
What?
my switch. My switch just overheated. Why?
Chat.
The fan is hot.
I'm gonna make a goal for my birthday to help Shiro get a freaking Switch.
No, you're not. You have
Yes,
more
I
important
am.
things to do. You have more important things to do.
I got things.
You have more important things to spend your money on than me.
I'm making a donut goal to get you a Switch for Christmas.
No.
You can't stop me. I have your address.
I will stop you.
I have your address, fool.
I moved.
Yeah, right. You have not moved since you freaking bought those chocolates. I got your address.
How do you know?
Because there's no way your stream room would be still this exact same as it is.
Are you doubting my attention to detail and being able to set up things perfectly?
Yes.
How dare? Did I say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so.
Now Shiro just has to tell me, does he want a regular Switch, a Switch OLED, or do you want the Zelda or the
Get me out.
the Scarlet Violet one?
Kick me out of the raid. That's not fair.
What raid? Oh.
The raid I was in, it usually just like, oh, you lost connection, but it still lets me do the raid.
My precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurnai, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder. I cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Bam, bam, bam.
Brand new episode has been added. It's the big time.
But Half-Fan, no spoiler rules are just a given at any time. You should never discuss anything that hasn't happened in a game or like you don't know if the player knows about in the chat unless they're specifically like, hey, yeah, you can just say whatever. It's just an automatic. That should be an automatic given. You shouldn't have to say no spoilers.
Yeah, exactly. But I do
like,
actually technically have a tab that says
for the
no.
First time and assume like anybody that comes in knows not to say something that hasn't happened in my game yet.
Well, I mean, my tags say no spoilers. First blind playthrough. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't say that on my end though, because I'm not playing a new game. Because typically I will have a no spoiler tag, but if I am playing the game.
Will you guys stop? Oh god. It's like, man, the cats are getting on my nerves. Okay, guys, I know we haven't reached the 3-hour mark, but unfortunately, I have to make dinner tonight, so I really need to end it. I need to go in here and see what we even have to make for dinner, so. Then I also gotta find whatever mini, something Minnie's gonna want. Yay.
Heckin' Mini being so complicated.
It's not really that, it's just, with her anemia, she needs to have certain things. So, I have to make sure we have those certain things, so that way, because I don't need any more fucking hospital you know what I mean.
Yeah.
she's already been to the hospital enough, and I really, honestly, just don't want to have to, take her back.
Nobody in this community does.
So I'm trying to make more foods that she needs. But the question is, I gotta find something she needs but will eat. That's the problem. Okay, guys, we're gonna go raid Zell since I raided Shiro yesterday. I will see you all tomorrow. I will do a longer stream, but today is just happens to be my day to cook, so yay.
Oh, make some delicious food.
I will make what I can make, because I'm not a very good cook. I can make breakfast and I can make grilled cheese like a boss. That's it. Tomorrow, guys, since Shiro is going to be doing investigations, I am going...
Or Echoes of Wisdom if it actually shows up.
Or that. I am going to be doing Paper Mario. I'm going to finish that up. And I'm going to also, if I finish it up in a decent time, we will switch to finish up Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak. But I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I was hoping to hit this dono goal today, so that way I don't have to worry about losing my place, but I'll see if I can maybe hit it tomorrow. So until then, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!
See you, Ichigo.
See you, Shiro.